evening. I'm not ready. Shit. Oh well. Let's see. I don't think there's anybody here, so I don't think anybody's going to notice the fact that I haven't started. Oh dear. What can the matter be? I've just not really done all of the things. Apparently 5 minutes, not enough for all of my doings. So let's continue the doings before we continue further doings in an alternative doings sort of way. There we go. Most of the doings are now pretty much done. I just need to get some other extras. Here we go. Pop that out. Oh, you filthy little boy. What are you doing popping that out? Well, sometimes it's just necessary to do a stream without any trousers on. I don't have a face cam, so it doesn't matter. Also, I don't have a testicle cam. So, you know, it doesn't matter if I pop them out or leave them in. They will forever not be an issue. Right, let's go there. Oh, there we go, that worked. Marvellous. Let's push enter there. Let's push enter there. Yeah, whoop, I'm pushing enter again, I know. Oh, one more time. There we go. Lovely. Hey! And the last one. Whoa! We pushed enter again. Holy shitballs, son. They're shitty and big balls. Let's now update this. Do that, I believe. Yay! I like getting the picture. I prefer it than not having the picture, and technically they're the same game. Although this is the anniversary edition, which seems to be subtitled Ruined by the company that remastered, remade. Well, it's definitely not remade. Fucking hell. Oh, hello, meme is the Amazon. You've just harpooned yourself a brand new follow. That was shit, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It's the best I could come up with at the time. This is a harpoon cannon from Skies of Arcadia. It's awesome. Anyway, any moment now, there should actually be some gameplay. Holy balls! The holiest of the balls are here for all to see. Skybox Labs, what do they do? Gung Ho Games, what do they do? Apparently shit all over Grandia 2 by making it worse. Now, in fairness, the game itself, not so much. So you're linking aloud at Discord and thought I should pop in. Alright, well thank you very much. I do very much appreciate it. It is always nice to see new people. So, oh, it's Nemesis. I thought that said meme. I can't read. It's fine. It's an affliction. But no, I read that wrong. Also, I didn't actually say it out loud, did I? I think I read it in my head and then said it out loud. Wrong. Now you know I've said it wrong, because I think I just admitted saying it wrong. What a bizarre little world we live in. But yes, Nemesis the Amazon. Very nice. A very interesting username. I'd love to do something more with that username, like say, some clever line about it, but I'm a shit streamer. I'm afraid to say. I'm a shit streamer. So you just have to accept rambling nonsense and umming and erring and general nonsense and stupidity. I think there was two nonsenses in that sentence, wasn't there? Right, we're playing Grandia 2. That should probably be obvious because Twitch would tell you, plus it's written all over the place. But it's an old school RPG of grandiose quality. I love it so much. Unfortunately, this Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition tends to have the annoying habit of crashing, which means essentially they took an exceptionally good game that they got entirely correct on the Dreamcast, and then they went and shat all over a port to the PC, which frankly is a nuisance, really. It is an absolute nuisance. I do stupid voices, and by stupid I mean shit. Never thought I'd see this place again. The place where my nightmares began. Let's do this quickly. Let's get into the Grail Mountain Shrine. We're hunting Ryudo's brother, who is named Melphis, and he is possessed by the horns of Valmar. Valmar being essentially the devil. And we are in a Granus sanctuary, I believe, because Granus is the holy man, or the holy creature, the holy entity. Also, I'm not entirely sure he's fully holy. I can't remember. We'll find out eventually. Here is where it began. This is where I first... Let's try and get at least 50 minutes of the way through the stream. Nemesis is my fighter name, and the women in my group are called Amazons. There is no creativity behind my name. That's fair. There's not a lot of creativity behind mine. My initial is J. I like dragons. I didn't want a number, so I threw Fang on the end of it. This! A seal of Lord Granus! There's still much I don't understand. The only thing I do know is that Melphis wanted the power of Valimar so desperately he killed Rena to get it. I cannot believe that someone would murder a loved one for power. Oh. Do you believe it? You might not end up believing it. Is that... yeah, I was going to say that's telling me to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards, I want to go forwards. Well, I think I actually have to go near the seal, perhaps. No? Interesting. Is there a secret little hidey hole of some kind that I'm supposed to be exiting through? Maybe not. Maybe I went the wrong way in the first place. Or the right way, which isn't actually the wrong way. Unless that's a... No. It definitely doesn't appear to be. Unless I'm blind, this room definitely appears to be a dead end. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, fair. Fair dues. Back it is. And if something happens, we know we've done it correctly. If nothing happens, well, shit. Okay, at the moment, nothing is happening. Slightly alarming, but maybe Melphis is going to be outside for us, because it definitely seems to have automatically triggered the idea of going back. And only going back. There we go. Dwelling upon fond remembrance, brother. No words, no escape for you. Ah, Ryudo, as always a sad little boy with little to say. I know you too well. I know your every weakness. Come, brother. Wait! I'm not ready to come. I need to be fluffed first. Oh, I said try and get through at least 50 minutes without some form of filth. Tough luck. There is never a chance to get past the first 10 minutes without filth. Well, having said that, I've done 10 minutes. Can't remember what that creature is. It might be one of the trees. Yes, it is. It's the tree with the sticky out tongue. Is there anything spectacular here? I mean, that's definitely looking oddly forward progress. I'm going to ignore that enemy for now. Oh, not going to ignore that one, though. That one has come straight at my face. Well, what are you up to? I don't know, but I'm probably going to Lotus Flower it out of you. Yes, I think that's probably for the best. Get rid of that. So the battle system in this is quite fascinating. You track along. If you've never played it, I'm going to explain it. If you've played it, then this explanation is entirely non-useful. But nonetheless, your little character heads track along the little bar. When they get to the that is command, you get to command them. Let's try and stop him. There are two types of attack that you can do as part of your main arse. Unbelievable! I trusted both characters. I trusted both Mareg and Tio to get the fucking job done, and neither of them got the job done because they got confused rotating. So not only did I take the first death loss, I took the second death loss. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, losing a little bit of defence is fairly meaningless, but nonetheless, I'm slightly annoyed that neither of them could manage it. But the idea is you've either got the combo or you've got the critical. If you do criticals, you can cancel. If you do combos, you sort of delay them whilst also doing ultimately more damage because you are doing a combo attack. Ryudo does a 3-hit combo, everybody else does a 2-hit combo. Now, I'm trusting you again, Mareg. Kill it. Kill it stone dead. And since it's a stone bird, that does make a degree of sense. Yes. Clay bird. So not quite stone, but still solid. Yet brittle, hence why they were easily defeated. Yes, gotta fire up that clay even harder, so that it's, I suppose, technically more brittle. Right, grab that treasure chest first, and then this looks... Okay, no, I think that's a dead end. That is good news. I've realised not often is it good news to have a dead end, but I prefer them, because it allows me to know exactly which way I don't want to go. And there is a third fucking man-eating tree, which is not exactly what I needed in my life. But all of them are attacking, so I'm not overly fussed by them being alive at the moment. Oh yes. Come on, Ryudo, you can do some major damage. Ryudo's the main hero character, and he does a lot of damage. He swings that sword 3 times. And is fucking fast. You can see him sort of just travelling straight past Mareg and Elena there. Just straight along that bar. Perfection guaranteed. Here. Gotta work even harder. I'll try and master her voice before I finish the game, but it seems as I don't think there's that much game left. I don't think I'm going to be mastering an impression of her voice. I'm not an impressionist. Apart from in the art world, where I can do an impression of an artist, but not actually be one. And now let's just scan. If memory serves, the Vipers don't actually have any kind of special attack. What I tend to do is scan. As part of the battle system, you get these little bits in the corner of the dialogue saying, you know, so every single one of these, oh, apart from that one, is going to attack Mareg, which is slightly awkward and slightly rude, really. I don't think Mareg needs that many people attacking him. Oh, unfortunately he's been paralysed, so he's just going to lie on his backside for a bit. Let everybody else do some work for a change. Oh yeah! But that kind of informs your decisions as to what you want to do. Usually if they're doing a special move, I will make the effort to try and cancel it out. If they're not making a special move, it's fine-ish. I mean, granted, Pit Vipers don't usually have a special move, but they have innate paralysis. That's right. I have innate paralysis. They have innate paralysis as part of their kit. Kit sounded oddly technical for your usual nonsense. Okay, so... yeah, that's now the forward direction. There is a treasure down there, which makes me sort of think... oh, Claybird to the face. Luckily I was facing the right way, so... didn't get the drop on me this time. Tio, I'm trusting you. Again. Feel like that might be a mistake. But there you go. Whooshin. Also, Ryudo currently teleports because he's got warp shoes. He's got warp factor 5 in his shoes. Impact bomb, go. Cancel it out.
Impact bomb.
I've told this story before, but when I was a youngster playing this game on the Dreamcast, my mother would sit in the corner by choice. I always like to make sure people realise that it was by choice. You know, that was where the chair was. It just so happened to be in the corner. But my mother would sit in the corner of the room, reading a magazine of some sort, usually, or doing something else, I'm sure. But nonetheless, when Elena would use that impact bomb manoeuvre, my mother would giggle and say, it sounds like she says impact bomb. So I can only ever hear it as impact bomb now. So there's a fun story about my mother and understanding precisely why I can't go at least, you know, 15-20 minutes without some form of filth ejecting from my very core. The very core of my being is mired in filth. Work even harder. Scattering stone and a feather. Probably neither of those I'm ever going to use, which I'm fine with. Oh. Evil tree. Gonna fuck you up, son. Evil tree, apple hurl. Yeah, I probably want to deal with that, but I think, shall we deal with it by just trying to kill it? I think that's probably going to be the best bet. So if we just do a series of combos, we should kill the tree. It's very simple. All you have to do is kill the tree. But the tree don't want to die. Well, you just have to put more effort in. Some people just want to watch the trees burn, so... No, I could burn the tree if I wanted to. I do have fire magic. I am fully versed in all sorts of flaming magic. Boo. How much do I trust? Who I sent after? God damn it, I don't at all. But that's a ridiculous amount of. Oh fuck it. 10-second slash! Because I've levelled my 10-second slash up to the maximum 5 stars, it is instantaneous. There is no travel time across the comm section of the action bar. Therefore, it is incredibly useful for twatting things in a hurry. It is very, very good to have. One piece of advice I would give to anybody who wanted to play Grandia is level up your basic level 1 attacks fairly immediately. You know, as soon as you get the opportunity to level them up to level 5, do it. Do it. Because it's very useful being able to just go, and no. Because all of their every single basic attack, basic special attack they have in their possession has the cancel effect. And owing to that, they are incredibly useful. I think I was discussing previously that Teo's one is possibly one of the more useful. Teo and Millennia's tend to be moderately more useful than anybody else's because they can sometimes, if you're lucky... Oh, yes I did.
I've been waiting for you.
Have you? Good. My voice for him is nowhere near, but there you go.
Milphus, let's settle
My voice for him is nowhere near either.
Time has finally come.
The closest I get is probably Morag.
Your deeds with your life.
But what if his deeds weren't worth his life?
I'll escort you to your funeral. Let me give you a taste of this idol's incredible power. This sword is the ultimate power those village idiots believed in. The power of justice.
I do like his picture.
What justice? True justice, true power is in the heart.
Oh,
like you.
Oh, you know it's anime now that they've mentioned hearts.
Ryudo, are you sure? Really?
I am no longer fooled by your appearance.
I'm sure. I'm sure it's anime
You are
because
not
they've
my
mentioned
brother.
hearts.
You are Valmar, not Melvis. Words are meaningless now.
He's got a good
Dance
voice.
with me, brother.
I do like his voice. Can't remember if that's the sword I take or not. It is one slightly unfortunate thing is, of course, he does whip the cape off in battle, which clearly they didn't fancy modelling the cape in battle, which is interesting because obviously they have modelled the cape once before. I've just realised I thought it was a case of they just wouldn't model the cape, but no, they've modelled the cape once for the outside model, but they're not bothered doing it in the middle. So what? Okay, standing by is problematic. Critical is interesting. An interesting choice. Wow, I could do with probably stopping. Hopefully Teo is going to be okay, Teo is not just in time. Oh, I'd really preferred not to have done this. But yeah, okay, let's cancel that wow, because if memory serves, wow is not just Owen Wilson suddenly turning up, but it is in fact a manoeuvre that boosts his attack. And I don't really want that. Let's try and ditch that regenerator. Well, I think... Oh, yes, of course! And what's beneficial for an enemy that is all one thing but split into three, if you were wondering, you've got the body of Melphis, the regenerator of Melphis, and the sword of Melphis. I'm going to focus on the regenerator because it's called Regenerator, and I don't want him regaining health, so let's fuck this thing up before it screws me over. But yes, this is the super special extra move we unlocked last week. about to happen, not this one. This one's nothing to do with it. Wow. That's only one friend. I could do with saving... let's see. Do we just want to do... what want to do? Fast Dance Whirl. Her super extra big attack. But Dragon Zap. We unlocked that at the tail end of last week. And, I mean, it is exactly what it says on the tin, isn't it? It is the Ron seal of special abilities and magic. It's called Dragon Zap. It's a dirty great electrical dragon. But it's awesome. And as I say, the benefit of him being one unit split into 3 enemies is simply the fact that if you do... Oh, Wailing Soul Slash. Okay, that could be a problem. Is he actually trying that at the moment? Yes, he is. I'm probably not going to be able to cancel both of these. Although Mareg is bloody close. Okay, let's... I'm going to cancel WoW with the 10-second slash. Taking a little bit of a chance that the Wailing Soul Slash will take a moment or two. It did, because I delayed it slightly. So now I should be able to cancel the Wailing Soul Slash with the Beast Fang Cut. See what I mean? Level 5 basic skills. They are key. Because I just fucking stopped him doing 2 nasty effects. I don't want him boosting his attack. I don't want him Wailing Sword Slash. That's inconvenient. But... well, I don't want you doing the Wailing Sword Slash. How many times, Melvis? Accept this. It's not happening, buddy. It's not happening. Okay, she was a little too quick on this occasion. Speedy. I probably don't want that to happen either, but I don't... Okay, this is where... suddenly, this is where having instantaneous cancellation on your basic attacks is not optimal. No, there we go, he's going to get it. Bugger.
Such an embarrassment.
I think the regenerator is essentially a big mouth on his face. Okay, so what's he doing? He's doing a critical. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Lotus Flower, all of them. That'll cancel all 3. Yeah. Although, having said that, he might now do something nastier. But, if he does... oh, his moves are blocked. It's a problem. Okay, that's not so bad. Magic. Ugh. What are you doing using magic, Mareg? You're not a magician. Well, I probably should save up his magic for revivals if needed. One loosely hopes I don't need them, but let's see. What is Resurrect costing me? 40. No, okay. No, alright, just twat them with a massive great hammer. It's usually enough when it comes to Mareg. Okay, he's just attacking, criticaling, and standing by. So let's just lay into the regenerator a little bit more. I mean, I like Purple Lightning slightly more as a move. I'm not entirely convinced. Of course it said critical, didn't it? I should have paid more attention. But they didn't, so I slightly fucked it up. But never fucking mind. Okay, so he's just doing a basic attack there. He's gonna go for the Wailing Soul Slash, but there's no way anybody here is going to be able to stop that. So I think on this occasion the Wailing Soul Slash is going to get through to me, which is a slight problem. Well, having said that, it's plausible. Ew! That was a lot of damage. A lot of damage I didn't really want. Okay. Mareg's move blocked. Cock. He's cock blocked. No! Why would the big beast man be cock blocked? Because, well, he's got a massive great beast cock, probably. He's going to rip a small human in half. And not in a good way. Not that there's a good way of doing that. Yes, that is a problem. Shit it all. Yes, shit it all. Son of a shitting shit. Yep, Wailing Sword Slash is definitely getting through, so let's just try and twat the regenerator. That might be death to the regenerator, I believe. Yes, it is. That is convenient. We get a new book. That is equally convenient. 10-second slash. Demon Horde slash. Cancelled. Taking a slash all over your hopes and dreams. Now, if they're a little bit quicker than Tio, that is possibly going to be quite useful, because Tio can now... ooh, he's going to try and shush me. Not today, sir. Not today. Unfortunately, that is the last Lotus Flower I have available to me, which could end up being a problem. Oh, fuck fucky doodahs. Fucky doodahs. That's right, fucky doodahs. Ow, that really hurt. It hurt me quite bad. Who the fuck else has all healer? It's got to be Tio. So let's purple lightning. I got a nasty feeling that sword was immune to physical attacks, so let's not go purple lightning just yet. Let's try a couple of physical attacks, see if I'm right. Yeah, okay. The sword is immune to that. All healer is what we wanted there. Her moves being sealed aren't going to make too much difference, but hopefully her being a primary magic user, she will bypass the doings. Good, all healer. Right, we are all back together and fine. Dragon Zap is going to engage nicely. Yeah, you stop that. Unfortunately, it doesn't cancel anything, so technically it's not stopping anything. Roar of the dragon. Whoosh. Slap him about a bit. Gone. Whee. So it's slightly blocked. Death Loss I don't really want to take, so let's try and cancel that out. Unfortunately, Mareg is still move blocked, which is a problem. Okay, it's not as big a problem as I thought it was. So, I think it's going to have to be twat him in the face with an axe, and then let's try and get my boy, Halvard, so that he can start using his super special abilities again. It's what we need, it is indeed what we need. Crackling. Let's try and crackle that bad boy in the face. Get yourself a bit of pork skin and overcook it slightly, then you've got some crackling. Oh yes. Right, so I'm going to continue using Dragon Zap. It's a good move. It's fun and interesting. Ow! Did you have to do that to Tio? No, I don't think you did. Face the ice. Yes. Sting my crackling. Split down the middle and show him my crackling. Every opportunity. Yep. And some that aren't even an opportunity. Oh, Dragon Zap first. Interesting. Could slow him down. Because some moves do sort of pause them slightly on the bar. Unfortunately, somewhere along the line, I don't think Tio got to do the Halva. Which means, no, Mareg is free to engage in his ability. So that could work in my favour. Hellburner, Quake, Baboom. Yes, I don't think we've seen Baboom, so that's even more worthwhile. Cut that tremor, boy. Fang, cut. No tremors for you. And now with a bit of luck, please don't interfere with Tio's manoeuvre, because I really would like to see it. Unfortunately, he's going to get Death Loss. At this late stage, Death Loss is really of no real significance to me. It's not much of a problem. Do I want to do a cheeky little wall healer? Tio is the only one who's actually got any real significant health loss. I'm trying to make sure I kill the sword first. I don't think it makes any real difference. I just kind of want to make sure I kill it first. Let's quake the boy. Quake that boy. Ba-boom! I don't think we've seen Ba-boom yet. It's basically an explosion, because that's what that magic type is. Although, at first, it's a little droplet, but then it's a fucking nuke. Yeah, I just dropped the nuke on Melphis. That's the way to do things. Ba-boom, baby. Ba-boom. He's dropped the sword, which has given me a brand new sword, and completely disarmed him. I really could have done with you using Impact Bomb, dear. But unfortunately, they don't have it. Evil Horn Attack. Well, that is getting cancelled, sir. No. Do you know what? I think I have managed to cancel every single one of his big, nasty abilities.
How about
Level 5 basic moves, baby. Level 5 basic moves. Never use the phrase baby. It's good. It's good feedback. Good feedback, baby. I said don't do that. Okay, he's got very little left. I would suggest a Dragon Zap. He's going to do him in. In fact, Teo's attack. No, Dragon Zap first, Photos. Dragon Zap stands a chance. 697 is quite a lot, but I mean, this is Dragon Zap on the mighty magical mistress. I mean, she's not literally the mightiest of magical mistresses. Oh, there you go. Easily 600 odd damage.
Faith misplaced.
I don't know. Well, yes. I mean, it depends on where your faith was placed. I don't think you ever specified, but hell, he goes out with a bang, doesn't he? He doesn't. He's just drifting down slowly. How do you want to get rid of the boss? I don't know. Just drift him slowly down on the Z-axis. Way! Another achievement. Oh yeah. Defeat Melphis, the Mackenvalborg, the soul of Asura, and Book of Swords. What would be fascinating? You acquired a skill book. Yes, I did. Marvellous stuff.
Die!
Oh, Mareg, chill, baby, chill. I thought you said you were going to stop using the phrase
away,
baby.
Ryudo.
I was, and then it just sort of slipped out. The baby slipped out, which is what you hope for, really. Oh, he's lost his horn.
I gave in to Valmar. No. To my own greed.
Oh, but
I'm
he's not a
nothing
bad
but a
guy
weak
after all.
man.
Not as bad as it was made out to
Smile for
be, he
me,
was.
Ryudo.
Melphis, you're back to normal.
For what did I try to become strong? Just what have I been doing until now? Everything has been in vain.
Brother!
Melphis, don't die. You're back to normal, right?
Yeah, but he's done too much evil.
I'm glad I got to see you again.
Man with that much evil.
My beloved brother.
It has to be a
Listen
death.
closely.
Has to
The
be
divine
drama.
sword you are searching for is to the east, along the granite cliffs.
That's not helpful. Do you want to jot it down on a map, mate?
Saving me.
I can't just travel east forevermore.
Curse. Ryudo. Thank you.
It's alright, mate.
Melphis,
I enjoy
don't
kicking the
die.
shit out of people.
Please,
I'm fine with killing you.
please don't die. Melphis.
Oh my. I hadn't remembered this.
Ryudo?
I think he might have just been possessed by the horns of Valmar. I do remember this.
Ryudo!
Yes. But he can't do it. He's stronger than the horn.
Yeah.
But yes, I do remember this because Millennia is in a bit of a, you know, she's in a bit of two minds. Does she just steal the horns of Valmar and break Ryudo's soul, or does she find another way? Spoiler: she finds another way. You're a dickhead, aren't you? Yes. It is troubling to take pleasure in the death of another, even in the death of one who has brought such madness to the world. Melphis, you are able to damn yourself no further. May your soul find rest. Perhaps now we may find rest as well. No, you don't see. Melphis is dead, but this doesn't change a thing, not a damn thing. We were never free from danger. We only felt that way because Melphis was here to protect us. We thought we were safe as long as he was here, but you see, we forgot how to rely on ourselves. We gave up the responsibility for our own lives. And when we lost the one we depended on, we blamed all of our problems on him, Melphis. Yes, it was Ryudo who ran away, but we've been running away every day since. Our lives have always been our responsibility, and now we must see this. But the legend of the idol was wrong, and it was really Valmar. What should we believe in? If you only... Oh, my friend, if you only believe in two things, you gotta make sure one of the two is yourself. It's awful paraphrasing of a very, very good song.
Fool, you haven't heard a word I said. Can't you do anything without depending on someone else? We must think for ourselves and make our own decisions. Only then will we be truly free. Ryudo is still fighting now.
Fuck that, Ryudo dead, son. Ryudo has been tainted by the horns of Valmar, but the contamination will not stop with him. It will continue to spread. This is dangerous. It may be necessary to exterminate Ryudo now, before the darkness has the chance to grow.
No, I will not allow this. The darkness must grow. They must become strong. They believe in a thing called love.
Contractually obliged. Whenever the word darkness comes up, I have to reference the band The Darkness. Why? You wanted to kill Malphus. Why not Ryudo as well? The danger present is the same.
Life, Dio. Life must be honoured. It alone burns brighter than 1,000 suns.
For he went Sean Connery there, didn't he?
1,000 suns. The name's Bond. James Bond.
It's a shit Sean Connery, but it's nonetheless Sean Connery.
Through this eternal night, it alone is our hope. Malphus I hated, for he despised life and thus wasted his own. There is no honour in a wasted life, for hope soon withers and dies.
I do not understand.
You will understand soon enough, Dio. Soon enough.
No. Naked Ryudo.
Ryudo.
Unexpected naked in the house.
Please. Ryudo. Even if we are able to remove the horns of Valmar from you,
You'll
your
never
soul
remove
will
my
be destroyed
horn.
forever. Ah. If you lose your soul, then everything I am doing, the whole world, will become meaningless.
I don't know if that's meant to be the horns in his arm. I'm assuming it is. I think it's meant to be almost the regenerator that Malphus had. But it's also possible that it's a tattoo. But I'm not convinced. I think it is meant to be the rot of the horns.
If you can see into my soul, you will understand.
I mean, Millennia's found a lovely home in your soul, dear, so...
Come out!
Come out wherever you are.
Please, Millennia. I must talk with you.
If you're unaware, Millennia is the wings of Valmar. She's the wings of the devil. And she is possessing Elena, hence why she can, you know, look in the mirror and see Millennia.
I guess it's their fate as brothers.
Hey, you like Ryudo.
Please understand how I feel.
Don't you play coy, Millennia.
Please save Ryudo. I don't care what happens to me or what happens to my body.
Listen, Miss Prissy, I am the wings of Valmar.
And you like Ryudo.
To devour the horns
I
possessing
think the lady
Ryudo.
doth protest
Stop
too
it,
much.
Millennia.
And here we have the best character in the game, Millennia. She's evil,
Ryudo,
but not as evil as you would
traveling
expect.
with you was fun. Farewell.
Yeah. Again, I remind you, you can't do it. See, you wouldn't crush his soul.
No! I can't do it. You were the only one to worry about me. No one else.
Happy theme is
I have
here.
no one else but you. I want you to come
Happiness
back.
is a
I want you to come back as you
piano.
are.
A lovely jaunty piano that everybody can get behind. Hey, that's a new spell.
Elena!
Where am I?
I'll be the bait to distract the horns. Elena, listen to me. That is your cue to rescue Ryudo's soul. Understood?
Millennia, what is this?
Ryudo is fighting. This is our only chance. Go!
Millennia, what should I...
Don't be stupid. Call out to Ryudo. Quickly! Ah!
Ryudo, where are you?
I can't remember if this is an actual level or whether they just do it. Either way, I'm slightly concerned I'm getting more and more concerned about the lack of being able to having save it. So, if you wouldn't mind, game, you know, the cheeky little save point.
Here we go, Ryudo.
Not even close.
Wow, Ryudo, you did pretty good.
Yeah, I'm Malphas's brother after all.
I'm not gonna give you up.
I'm never gonna give you down either. I don't know any more of the words.
Even though Malphas is probably going to get picked to be the idol guardian.
I wish that was spelt slightly differently, so it was a really lazy guardian.
Power rests in a pure heart. Yes. And without a pure heart, you can't have justice. But you need to be strong to be pure. So first, you've got to be strong. You've got to keep training, or else you can't be pure. And then you can't fight for justice.
Wait, Gata. Strength isn't everything. Oh, shit. What the fuck do you mean, motherfucker?
You think so? But I didn't say it was everything. I just said that you need to be strong, because Malphas is, and he's cool. I gotta get stronger, because those guys who talk about justice this and justice that, but can't do anything are cowards, really.
It is so, for the world is filled with evil. Those who are weak may only speak of justice, but the powerful will deliver it. Wait, Malphas! Hello, hello, hello. Malphas! That wasn't meant to be hello, 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 Malphas. That's obviously hello, hello, hello to you, Mr. Chester Phoenix. But it just happened to be in the middle of saying Malphas. We beat Malphas. It's fun. Ryudo is now possessed by the Horns of Valmar. And we're having a moment.
Malphas!
Oh, Rena! Oh, we're also seeing more details about the time where Malphas killed Rena, I think. Malphas. Why'd you kill the bitch? Malphas. It's technically Malphice, not Malphas. M-E-L. It's on the screen. M-E-L-F-F-I-C-E. Malphice. If it was M-I-L-F-I-C-E, it would be Milfice, which is a company owned by elderly women, delivering ice in a sexy way. God damn, that ice! And that mother I'd like to fuck. Technically, then, in that case, mother I'd like to fuck. It's technically a MILF. There should be a T in there somewhere. Is that important? Yes, to me, it is important. Rena was possessed by the idol, possessed by Valmar. How else can you defeat Valmar? Even you. No! I was trying to save. The only way to remove Valmar is to kill the host. And how can you say that? Didn't you seek the power of Valmar? Oh, it's Millennia. I didn't realise. Should have done my Millennia voice. It's a terrible voice. Malphas, you saw the power of the horns and craved that power. You hungered for it. Full Malphas now. This is inside Ryudo's head, by the way. Might be one of your most bizarre tangents. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh shit, we missed a bit of dialogue.
Ryudo, that is no longer your brother. Don't be fooled. The horns are in control, not Malphas.
Helpful having a delay on the stream. I can reread the fucking dialogue as it crops up on the stream. Figured as much. Malphas and the entire village, they were looking for this all along. Oh, that might actually be the fancy sword that I get. There's definitely a fucking fancy sword that I get at some point. To be powerful enough to defeat the inhuman, one must become like them. One must make a sacrifice. Yes, it was necessary that I be sacrificed, for Malphas became more than human, or perhaps less. No, I will not accept that. I agree with Ryudo. There must have been some other way. The fuck are you doing in my subconscious?
were people to quietly submit to each sacrifice, to think it necessary, they would be nothing more than slaves. Life is comfort, joy, love, all of these things. But life is also pain.
Life is Pain is a very good comedy stand-up gig by Alan Davis.
Without it, without Alan Davis's Life is Pain, life is not worth living. We do not hope, we do not dream, nor live.
Valma, do not think me a fool. Some things cannot be replaced nor mended, and upon my life I would not let them fall. You went to see it live? Fucking lucky boy. Don't know why that went quite so camp quite so quickly there. Lucky boy. But yes, no, very good. Very nice. I don't tend to do a lot of live comedy. But I did quite enjoy I do a comedy curry club every now and again. I seek to protect that which you have abandoned, for true power serves. It does not enslave. But yes, I do enjoy Life is Pain, especially the Shatin story, because that's just hilarious. I mean, it's interesting to see. There was a news article recently. I think it might have been for the dialogue is not allowing me to pause at all. But yes, Millennia and yo, mother, yo, I feel good. I knew that I would. Whoosh! I will slay the horn. No longer will I be rained on by the horn. Why do you have to use the word rained on? I don't know. It was the first word that sprang to my head, and I have to quickly say things. Ryudo, you have released me from my suffering. Thank you for saving me. As long as you resist temptation, the horns of Valma remain dormant within you. Valma cannot be destroyed by any mortal power. Yes, you can only rely on the power of the divine. Ever was I desperate to possess the power to destroy evil, to destroy Valma. But in doing so, I gave myself to the horns and bartered away my soul. Man was not meant for such power. What use would we have for it? What purpose? To be ever cautious of power. To be just in its use. This alone is important. Malphus. Ryudo, thank you. I'm free now, brother. You stabbed me so hard in the fucking chest and killed me stone dead. But it freed me, brother.
Ryudo, wake up! Lord Granus, I know that I betrayed you and relied on Valma's power, but I do not care what happens to me. Only please save him.
I was going to say about Shatins, of course, was one of the jokes running throughout the old Alan Davis Life is Pain. But recently, I think it might have been on Have I Got News For You, so you may have seen it yourself, or it was some other comedy program perhaps. But they had to have flyers, I think, recalled or something along those lines, because there was a place called, I can't remember exactly what the rest of it was. It was something like... it was Anu's, I'm going to say burgers for the sake of food stuff of some merit, you know. But it might have been like his curries, his Thai food, I don't know. It may have been something else entirely, but it might have been burgers, I think. Burgers is springing to mind. Have I got news for you? Yeah. And of course, they missed out the all-important, what the fuck is it? Apostrophe. Yes. No. Yes. The all-important apostrophe. So it said anus burgers. And that just, oh dear. You just wonder. I suppose, I'm assuming Anu is perhaps not a native English speaker. And that's perhaps how it happened. Much like Shatin's. Assuming the Shatin story was true, which, difficult to say for certain. You could possibly try and do your research, but, you know. Nonetheless, I can't confirm or deny the Shatin story's truth. It may have just been made up for comedy. But nonetheless, you do wonder about these people who go, I know, I've got a great idea. I'm going to call it Anu, because I'm called Anu. And it's like, oh, really? Can you not see that? Can you not see that it says anus burgers? Even with the fucking apostrophe. You know, can you not see the potential for it to become anus burgers at all times? But you got to assume they don't see it. They do not see it at all. Please save him. Oh, I'm saved. I'm good to go now. Elena? What the shit happened? I had the strangest dream. Ryudo, you're awake. Ryudo. Hey, what's with the tears? Millennia, you did it. Huh?
Ryudo, you're right.
Fine. Looks like I'm okay after all, but the horns are still in me. What happened? Elena, did you do something? Millennia used her powers. The power of Valmar is what saved your life. And you look really happy about it, considering you're a little church girl who hates Valmar. I was helpless. I could only watch. Millennia sealed the power of the horns inside of you. You'll be fine as long as you do not succumb to the horns. You need to stay strong, Ryudo. I'm sorry? You what? I'm travelling with Elena and Millennia and essentially a hot sex bot. And you want me to avoid succumbing to the horn? That's going to be troublesome. I need to go find a monk sanctuary. Traditionally not called a monk sanctuary. A cathedral. Not quite a cathedral I'm after. What's the other... A better word for a monk sanctuary, I suppose, is the word I'm after, but my brain can't quite grab it. Still, you need to stay strong, Ryudo. Strange, I thought I heard your voice, though, Elena. Tio, so you've stayed as well? Of course, Ryudo. We are family now.
Yes. I will say nothing, but I'll nod in agreement.
Melphis. That idol was not for the purpose we thought. It does take power to save people, but that power must be used in the right spirit and with a clean heart. This I begin to see. This reminds me of a business idea I had a while ago. It's a consultancy agency that you get in to look at your product or service and check it against some common sense. Yes, that would probably be a useful scenario or a useful thing to have happen. This I begin to see.
We are the ones who ran from responsibility. We blamed Memphis for our own lack of will, a devious trap of our own devising. It was we who tried to find escape, little realizing that we had built our own prison, and our jailers were none but ourselves.
Ryudo, I'm sorry. I was the coward. Please forgive me. Strike me now if you wish.
I as well sought escape from my burdens. I as well sought release in every place, but the place I should have looked first. But monastery! That is the word I was looking for. The monastery is monk sanctuary, where you take your monks to live a happy life on the farm. But the place I should first have looked. The world offers no comfort, no relief. Freedom is only in ourselves. I alone can face my past. I alone can make my destiny.
Ryudo, take this. A token of my promise to become a stronger person. Keep it with you. I swear upon it. Fucking shit. No man will think or act for me. Friend's necklace acquired. When you return, you will see that I've kept my promise.
Yeah, sure thing.
Ryudo, I'm serious. Miss, now I see the truth in what you said. Ideals will survive if people keep believing in them. No one can take them away.
Let's head out. The divine sword lies to the east across the sea. Yes, we never did narrow that down, did we? Yeah, I'm sorry I treated you like that. No need, Getter. I'll be back. I'll be back. Little man, big mouth. You better hope you can back that up. The tougher you get, the tougher I get. Right, I really, really have a desperate urge for a save point game. I suppose the inn, please. Get me to the inn, please. Inn, please, 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 inn, please. Aha. I'm so sorry we forgot ourselves. That's fine. Recover me, baby. Stop using the phrase baby. What's wrong with you? I don't know. As I said earlier, it just keeps ending up slipping out the mouth. I don't understand why I keep using the phrase baby. Baby. Went to in France where they apparently would get loads of alcohol delivered there. Well, now see, I know monasteries are usually famous for making the alcohol. They're not usually famous for getting the alcohol delivered to them. So one loosely assumes and gives perhaps the benefit of the doubt that perhaps what they were doing was bringing in parts for the alcohol, which may have included some form of alcohol, but nonetheless parts for their own alcohol so that they could then sell the alcohol for the thing. Awesome. The Macken Valborg. Super sweet sword. Warrior Mal, we don't really need. Warp shoes. Okay, so Soul of Asura. Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy. +2 to his combo attack. Oh, yes. I also want to check out the friendship necklace thing he gave me. Friend's necklace. 25 defense. Good lord. That's a lot of defense. But +2 to the combo. Oh. And I said I was never going to change from the Demon's Tears. Fuck that. Soul of Asura. Right, I think she's probably fine. Yeah, cuts MP consumption in half. That's probably very, very good. I'm slightly tempted to give him the friendship ring. Meteor earring. I kind of want someone to perhaps have the other. I suppose arguably he'd probably be the best to have for the combo attack. But then again, I'm dropping 10 attack. Which is, I mean, that's an alarming volume of attack to be dropping. Damage ups SP recovery by 3. That's not. That's not the worst. Dragonfire Slayer. No, nothing interesting there. I'm just going to check some of these. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean the Fairy Ribbon is just better. But yeah, the Meteor. I mean, a lot of her stuff is based on being super speedy and super evasive, so I don't really want to get rid of that. That, I mean, it's just good. Lightning Tiara, so there's nothing there. And Rage Ring is quite good. I think I might just leave it as they are, to be honest. What is the new book? Do we have... No, we don't. That's a shame. Yeah, do you have any... Oh, Leaf Water Chant we could possibly change out. But then again, I haven't actually upgraded the book. So let's see. I don't know which book it was. Adventure book? No, it definitely wasn't. No, it's not that one. No, it wouldn't be that one. It wouldn't be that one. It wouldn't be that one. It's this one. The Book of Swords. Okay, so Strength. Strength's going to be quite useful. Ops chances of evading attack. Yes, please. Slows enemy down. Increases SP recovery from damage. Extra strength. So let's see about equipping some of these. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do we want to change anything out from you? Life Op is probably quite good. Keeps him alive. Strength. Obviously, we've already got one strength, I suppose, so don't necessarily need another one. Agility, again, quite good. Dash. No, I think I'm satisfied with what he's got. If I ever open up what looks to be maybe 2 more spaces down below, I might consider changing them. Hers are probably perfect. His, I mean, let's be honest, they are pretty fucking good. And hers, the only one I'd possibly consider is the Leaf Water Chant. Get rid of that in favour of, I think... Although technically, I was going to say I already had an abandonment, which is annoying, but fuck it, you might as well have it on the Book of Swords. We'll give you abandonment from the Book of Swords. I could even give her abandonment issues twice over, I suppose. Because I don't use items that much, so yeah, fuck it. Let's have her with major abandonment issues. And aim for a counter goes nicely with abandonment issues. And extra speed is always going to be good. She's Speedy Gonzales. So let's get in here and make sure everyone that I've got equipped... I might not necessarily be able to do it, but everyone that I've got equipped, the plan at least, is to get this up into their maximum stats. So that... Oh, brand new one. Item recover. Nah. Life up, toughness, life up, toughness, life up, toughness. I've pretty much spent all my bloody coins now. Mentality, 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 mentality. Dash, dash, dash. Aim for counter. Yeah, and that's basically all of my coins used. Well, do I regret that decision? I mean, stats are good. Stats are good. Recover. Didn't really need to recover, but nonetheless. Automatic process. It is always a case of you recover and save. That is the order of events. Who am I to not do it in that exact order? So, no. I think the key thing is you do not have a special sword yet. I think the special sword might come later. My special sword will come later. I bet it will. Captain Backler, we have need of your ship once again.
Arr, Ryudo, you look pained, lad. But yet, you seem more at peace, boy. Ha! That be how a man looks, Ryudo. So, where we be heading now? The ship be itching to set sail. Me and this old girl will take you anywhere you need.
Take us east along the granite cliffs to the end of the sea.
Well, we'd be heading toward the great cleft island of Arachner then. 'Tis far from here, but no captain worth his salt would let that stop him. Arr, Jim lad. Then to the end of the sea. A man of the sea be a man of his word. Be you ready to set sail? I be not. I be. Ha-ha. The winds blow well, so we'd best be quick about it. Climb aboard.
The divine sword is within reach. Well, it's not, is it? Because otherwise you'd have picked it up. Let's go, Elena. You read Treasure Island recently?
Arr, Jim lad. String him up from the highest iron arm.
You see, that voice is me doing an impression of a person doing an impression of a person who I think was in Treasure Island. I can't think of the bloke's name, but I'm basically doing an impression of the way Tony Hancock does an impression of the fella in his Hancock's Half Hour. So that's where that comes from.
Well, miss. Arr, Jim lad. Well, miss, why such a long face?
Nothing at all.
Arr, you wouldn't have had a little tiff with Ryudo now, would you?
No, I did not have a fight with Ryudo.
So I take it you'd be a little upset that he hasn't been on too up front with you. Now, if you be needing any advice on matters of the heart, just come to Captain Backler here. I've made countless women laugh and cry in every port I've weighed anchor.
Captain, I think you have it all wrong.
Arr, that's it. Women should laugh. If you cry, you'll only drive men crazy. Come on, lass. Climb aboard. Climb aboard, good old Captain Backler.
I must admit, I haven't particularly read Treasure Island, or at least not in many, many years, if I ever did. I do have some. I think I might own Treasure Island somewhere in the classics section, but I don't know if I ever read that one. I remember reading sort of King Solomon's Mines and that sort of one, but don't know if I actually read that one. Interestingly enough, there was a series called Black Sails, and I'm fairly certain one of the characters in that was meant to be John Silver, despite the fact that, well, Black Sails was an odd sort of combination, I think, of real world and not so real worldy. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm fairly certain one of them was supposed to be John Silver. But then you also had someone like Jack Rackham, who I'm fairly confident is a real pirate, and a couple of the others were based on real pilots. Real pilots, yes, based on real pilots. They were flying across the oceans in their flying boats. We're on Skies of Arcadia again, aren't we? Yes. Just looked it up. Looked up what? Which part of the conversation did you look up? The book or the fact that he's in Black Sows? Yodo. Oh, that's the wrong voice. He suddenly turned into a pirate. Pirate Elena! Oh, Black Sows was set before the events of Treasure Island. Yeah, that makes a degree of sense. Ish. As I say, it was a bit of a fusion of real-world pirates and sort of Treasure Islandy pirates. So it was a bit of a mishmash, but very enjoyable. I must watch the last series at some point. Never got round to it.
Ryudo is back, but to get him back I had to rely on Millennia. Evil. But even if it was for his sake, how could I have relied on Valmar? I'm a little church girl of Granos.
Oh, I mean, the first few series that I watched, fucking fantastic. Absolutely loved them. As I say, I do kind of want to watch them all again at some point. I do have the DVD collection, so it might be the Blu-ray collection, but that's not specifically the point. I have them on a disc format that would allow me to watch them easily.
It was the power of Millennia that broke Valmar's spell, not the power of Lord Granos. Oh, Lord Granos, aid me in my journey. Give me the strength to carry out the will of His Holiness Zeta. Please guide me. Millennia, are you really a pawn of Valmar? Why would you bother to save Ryudo? Just what are you and Ryudo?
Oh, getting jealous of the woman inside you. What's wrong, Elena? Seasick again?
I'm fine now. I have become quite used to the ships rolling back and forth.
Elena, thank you. It's only because of you that I did not share my brother's fate.
There is no need to thank me. Tee-hee-hee. It was bound to happen eventually. You cannot keep all the rescues to yourself. Say, Ryudo, why do you think Millennia did not just remove the horns from you? Why did she seal them inside of you? I've been trying to figure it out.
Who knows? She can be pretty damn moody sometimes. She said she took a liking to me. Oh, damn. I forgot to thank her too. Oh well. No big deal. She'll probably pop up tonight anyhow. Big moon out. But that's just because I don't like trousers.
Her? Is not Millennia Valmar incarnate?
That's a bit unappreciative, dear. Huh?
I'm sorry. I just do not know what to think right now.
Oh, sorry, Elena. I didn't mean to, disturb the fucking rat that crawled up your ass. Is that the phrase? I feel like maybe it's an insect. No, I don't know. There's definitely a phrase. There's a phrase there somewhere. Insert your own phrase. Up your arsehole. Or wherever else you like to insert things. Man, I have to learn to keep my cake hole shut. Speaking of inserting things, cake hole. You can insert things through your cake hole. Preferably cake. Goes in the cake hole. I love cake hole as a phrase. And it's weird. I feel like cake hole is weirdly British for this. Sometimes Japanese games do get weirdly British on you. And have, I know like the localization team sometimes do a really good job of that sort of thing, but it is weird sometimes seeing like a Japanese game that's potentially been sort of gone into, gone over to America first, potentially. It's weird sometimes seeing some peculiar English phrases in there. Jim lad, this must be the end of the world, friends. Will you folks be okay from here on out? We'll manage. But we might need a boat to come back. Guys? Oh, okay, fine. Mareg knows it.
Rest your concerns, for this place is familiar to me.
Mareg?
It is so.
I'll take your word for it. Captain, thanks for your help. Sorry, can we just... See, now, pie hole, interestingly enough, it's weird. I find the phrase cake hole far more British. But the idea of a pie hole... And that it's the same hole, but, pie hole is very much more American, which is fascinating. Apparently the British really like cake and the Americans really like pie. I like both. Tasty. And yes, hello, Oni. How are you? You doing well? We're potentially about to be left on basically a deserted fucking island with no way off the island by a fucking bastard pirate captain. But which is better? Cake. It didn't take long for you to think about that, did it? No, it's cake. It's cake. Oh, I see. You're doing. I was going to say you're suddenly going into Harry Hill there, but no, there's no fight. They don't need to fight. It's cake. It's cake. Straight up cake. Problem is, I'm not overly keen on pastry as much. So, as you know, I'm not saying I dislike pastry. I love a lot of pastry, but the sort of crispy, crunchy kind of pastry that a pie usually comes in is a bit whereas the soft sponge cake of a chocolate sponge with a little bit of cream in the middle and a little bit of cream on top and a little bit of cream in the bowl and a little bit of cream on the side. There's a lot of cream. Yes. Is very much more appealing to me. Praise Granus for you and your ship, Captain Bacala. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Pie was a bit more common. Yes, I think so. I have provided no assistance. I deserve to be of utility in the future. But yes, it's been cold. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere.
I urge, lad. Well, my friends, what will you be doing now? We have other matters to attend to. Now, my thanks you have for your troubles. May the course you set it be ever true. No worries, my friend. A sailor's life be in the winds and tides. If they foul or fair, no man of Ryan will change their minds. I won't bother wishing you well. So long, Captain. Our little wisdom before you leave, you know. What? There'll be a saying among sailors. A man's got two irons. One he keeps for his ship, the other he keeps free. But I tell you, you might want to keep both hands for someone else. Duty and freedom aren't the only things worth grabbing onto. No, Elena's titties. I think is basically what he's saying. Think about it. But I'm also considering thinking about Millennia's titties. I don't mind whose titties, just as long as they're titties. Okay, he hasn't officially left. Okay, but still, nonetheless, he is leaving. I haven't had such a thrill in a while. Both me and the 50-50 be quite satisfied. But yeah, it's slightly ridiculous. We have just been left on what appears to be, by all intents and purposes, it's a deserted fucking island. Now, granted, Mareg does suggest he knows this place, which, fair dues if he does. Fair dues if he does. But nonetheless, we are about to lose our only way off the fucking island. Which is kind of silly. Now, you know, I basically know something you don't know. Doodah. I know something you don't know. Ode Doodah Day. But that's not, you know, that's not the point. That's not the point. The sword which we seek lies to the east of the Grana Cliffs, if Melfish spoke in truth.
I don't think he had any reason to lie to us.
Though it would bend our course. I would to my village wend. It sits but a short distance to the north.
You're from around here?
It is so. I would counsel with the elders of my village and inform him of the events which have transpired thus far.
We'll go with you, but look, you planning on staying there? You've done what you set out to do. What next? Master, what is to become of me? Yes, the old pecan pie. Pecan pie is a popular one. Although at this time of year, although actually I suppose we are well away from it to a certain extent. Although no, yeah, I suppose I'm confusing my pumpkins because I'm thinking of Halloween for pumpkins, but it's actually Thanksgiving is more the pumpkin pie occasion.
Ride not to you. I know not which path I shall follow, nor will I know until I reach my village. Yet will you be among friends.
I see. In any case, once we find the Granus Saber, I'll be just about ready to punch out. End of the road. Yes. End of the journey, eh? We've come a long way. I'm going to do a cheeky extra save, because fuck it, we don't want to If you can avoid seeing a cutscene again, you might as well. You know, it's logical. It's logical, Captain. It certainly is. Hey there, big plant creature. Mario called. It wants its piranha plants back, but apparently this plant's stupid and just forms a bridge. I mean, as much as I like fantasy and weird shit in fantasy games, sometimes you do sort of go, oh shit, okay, oh, I can just curve it back, marvellous. But you do just sort of slightly wonder, why did that plant attack us just to become a bridge? It's never a bad time for an extra save. Damn straight. Damn straight. See, I don't... Oh, maybe I do actually have to... Oh, there we go. Okay, this time it makes a bit more sense that it actually did try to attack me. Okay, what are you doing? Interesting. I think that's a hint towards later puzzles. Or it's an immediate now puzzle, but I think it is a hint towards a later puzzle. But yeah, they're just basically playing catch, which is just, frankly, weird. Oh, hello. Is that a secret I can access now? No, I don't think so. I think it's a later secret. Let's trash these frogs. Well, they're just jittered enough to cause me concern. Right, so Ryudo, my boy Ryudo, you should be doing 4 attacks. And... okay, so I think... no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether that sword is draining his health or draining the enemy health. I need to pay attention to his stat bar when it finally... when his attack comes around again, I will try and pay attention to his stat bar to try and find out. Oh, buggery ball bags, Marek. Did you have to be poisoned? Right, let's see. 2530, 2568. That is going up. Okay, so he is absorbing health rather than having to pay health. Which I mean, fucking hell. He is warping across the battlefield. He has a 4-hit combo and he's draining health from them. I mean, the man is a fucking machine now. The man is a fucking machine. The one concern I have is the inevitable thing. Well, that's interesting. That's just an enemy hiding behind a bush. You don't necessarily want to go deal with the enemy hiding behind the bush. Let's try and get the jump on these guys because they're going to follow a very specific pattern. But yeah, I mean, there's very few creatures who are going to be able to stand up to Ryudo now. And it's going to be very difficult. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a new pair of shoes for Ryudo. Okay, we don't really want to deal with the lunacy egg. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill it in time. Come on guys, come on. I mean, Marek, I mean, seriously? Okay, he's asleep, that's something at least. But fucking hell, Ryudo's killing one by himself. Okay, you did kill him, thank fuck for that. I genuinely thought 3 characters weren't enough to kill one guy. We want to try and stop that lunacy. And look at the fucking pace of him going across the back, the command bar there. Fucking hell. The man's a menace to society.
Just if you want to beat me.
So no, he's not got an upgraded sword at the moment. I do believe at some point, when we claim sort of, I mean, I know what the Granna Saber is. Doodah, doodah. I know what the Granna Saber is. Doodah, doodah, day. But nonetheless, I'm assuming at some point he does get an aromatic root. What the fuck is that? I mean, apart from a root that's aromatic, but that's not necessarily the point of the question. The point of the question was to find out what it does. Okay. I mean, it looked like it was... no, okay. Oh, it fucking is! I thought it looked like a bloody staff. And it turns out it is. That's an upgrade of 10. Is it worthwhile ditching the fucking thing? Although she does get refresh. I think if you use the weapon as an item, you get you use the refresh effect. I don't know. Nah, go on. We might as well just use it. Fuck it. Don't need to keep thinking about these things, just do them. Right, oh, careful. I do just want to double check this area here. In between those. No, that's fine. What is that? A floating bush? What is this? Ow. Fuck you. Fuck you. Well, I mean, the worst that can happen is she hits harder. Which is a good thing to a certain extent, but I don't know. It's one of those ones where there is a tactical advantage to being able to put them to sleep. But ultimately, I mean, eventually I'm going to want to get rid of that fucking weapon. That is without doubt. So it's of no real significance that I keep it or ditch it now. It won't make too much difference, I don't think. Yes, nice one, Murray. Good lad. Kill that thing, Elena. Ideally, anyway. Oh, 262. Can you do it? No. Okay. Well, that answered that question, didn't it? Fucking hell, Elena. Ryudo had to save the day after all that. God damn it. You've done yourself a disservice, dear. You've done yourself a disservice. And forced me into calling you dear. You've caused forced misogyny, dear. Or maybe she's just expensive for the services she offers. Which is singing, by the way. The services she offers are singing. Nothing else. She's a very expensive singer. Lunacy egg, we want to get rid of you. Yes, we do. Any more lunacy eggs? No, so let's just try and trash the scaly warrior that's trying to cause lunacy in my brain. I don't need it. Good lad, Ryudo, even with the bonus little strike. Oh, we killed 2. Oh, Tio's poisoned. I was going to say, I thought it looked like Tio was attacking someone that I didn't want her to be attacking. Oh, wait, she is. What are you doing, Tio? Genuinely unsure what Tio's doing, but still. I really do need to deal with this poison situation. Also, no.
Tensei can slash!
Gonna take a slash all over your dreams of doing a fancy maneuver. That's right. You gotta practice. Damn straight you do. And if you don't practice, I'm gonna be all over your ass. Do you want me all over your ass? I mean, you might do. You might want me all over your ass, in which case, don't practice. Then I will be all over your ass. Sylph's robe. One loosely assumes... you? Sylph's robe. Marvellous. It is you. Right, let's try and ditch the poison. Cure. Marvellous. That's the one. And now I'll heal her from Tio. Superb. That is what we want. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is what we want. Oh, yes, it is. What we got around here? Nothing, I don't think. We'll just double check that. Yeah, hold up. Scaly warriors. They don't stand a chance. Any of you actually doing a thing? Well, we'll take... we'll take that one with Ryudo, because he should be able to kill it in 1. Well, I say kill it in 1. He kills it in 4, but that's, you know, that's the benefit of Ryudo. Lunacy egg. We want to try and avoid. Oh yes, so we do. Right, well that means that one should die. Hopefully. Good lad, Ryudo. Even more powerful with the fucking counter strike. He's awesome. He's the best. And once again we say no. I am not having a lunacy egg. Thank you very much. You keep them. You keep them to yourself, sir. I'm fairly certain by lunacy egg, I suppose technically it could be an egg, but if memory serves, what he does is just sort of huck up a disgusting amount of phlegm and throws it at you. Oh, there's more scaly warriors. Okay, well fine, I'll beat those down as well. Assuming it's not an endless supply of scaly warriors, which is unusual for this game. I mean, it's not... you know, we'll just attack it, try and kill it. But having said that, Ryudo is going to be very swiftly... sounds lovely. It's not! Oh, no, 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 no! I am going to say no to you, sir. No to your lunacy egg. Cut. Because even if it doesn't kill, it cancels. That's the crucial element. And I must admit, I'm being more generous with my special attacks. Usually I'm very stingy with my special attacks, but for now, because I know before any boss battle, this game provides you a save. It's very kind. That's probably why I like it quite so much, because it's a fairly straightforward game that does all the right things at all the right times, in my mind. It doesn't do its little sort of, oh look, you have to fight 1,000 enemies, and now you have to fight a boss. Tee-hee-hee-hee. I'm a little dickhead, and I'm going to make you die. This one doesn't. This one very much does a sort of, I'm a gentle little game, and just, you know, come on down, play the game and enjoy it. Just have fun. That's the aim of this game. Just enjoy the story, have a bit of fun. So I'm fairly... there we go. Okay, I did open the flower. Right, so I think that might be a dead end. Yes, it is. Okay, so the opening of the flower was entirely necessary. Well, I haven't said that. Oh, no, I don't see. Okay. Do you see? Bullshit, you see. Oh, I now see. Yes. I understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get to past that and then go up here and then just double check that that is a dead end. Now we get the gold. Now we check this is a dead end too. Oh dear, it doesn't appear that way. Is this a dead end? Oh good. That's the dead end. So we go this way and then we have a little encounter with a couple of vipers. Did I snatch the... No, I did not snatch the initiative. What's a bit of a shame, but never mind. It's not hugely important. With a bit of luck, I mean, I'm fairly confident Ryudo can take one. Yeah, in fact, only 3 out of his 4 attacks. That's right, 4 attacks. I'm enjoying the fact that he has 4 attacks, so I'm going to overemphasise it to no end. I mean, I am slightly tempted to give Tio the triple threat of attacks, but I just don't know.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
I kind of want to keep her with that evasion-based item, because it means she's damn near untouchable. And that, as a concept, kind of appeals to me, because she is Speedy Gonzales. So I kind of want her to remain Speedy Gonzales. I don't know if I actually want to do that plant yet, but there is a Divine Talisman, so I definitely do. New enemies above and beyond. Above and beyond, much like the bath. And, oh, they got a little bit peeved at me there. But instantaneously went, oh no, okay, you're fine. I think that tree thing could allow you to bypass these. I think they're some kind of mantis. Giga Mantis! Yes. I've got a feeling we've seen the basic shape of these guys before. I might be wrong. But I think they're one of the early game enemies just recoloured. Which is, I mean, I've got no problem with that. It's a fairly standard practice. Especially in this sort of RPG, because it allows you to sort of... I suppose it allows you to do more enemy types without making more enemies, I suppose, to a certain extent. Although this being the second... Although it's a bit awkward because it came from the PS1 to the PS2, but... Some games, of course, would have their original game design enemies, and they could rebuild those and then, you know, build on top of those with brand new ones, and therefore have twice as many enemies as previously, perhaps. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the recolor is absolutely common as muck. Especially, as I say, I mean, it's common as muck in gaming in general. It is even more so in this sort of epic RPG type there. So yeah, I could have bypassed them, but I mean, my habit is basically I prefer the idea of battling all of the enemies so that you've got that sort of baseline of experience. If that makes any degree of sense. Because I usually feel like the amount of encounters you will encounter on the field, especially with a game like this where the enemies are on the field, random encounters are slightly different kettle of fish, but nonetheless there is an average amount of encounters you would expect to achieve by going from A to B. And in a game like this where it's got predetermined encounters on the map, I feel that encountering them all is the best way to make sure you are highly likely going to be the appropriate level for any future encounters, which is quite nice. I've got to admit, Ryudo's sped up a lot in terms of his sort of foot speed. I mean, I know he warps as well, but nonetheless, you saw when he was just sort of getting to a new position there, his little footsteps going, So he's almost becoming your sort of fucking ninja. What's the fucking Naruto? Doing a little speedy Naruto run. Is there any fancy special manoeuvres I should be concerned about? No, not immediately. Right, so Ryudo, amazingly, can't actually one-shot these guys. His 4 attacks aren't quite enough, which is a bit of a nuisance. It is a brand new variant of Sans. You may ask yourself, what is a Sans? I'm not sure, but it's new. Oh, a nice counter there. Well done, Tio. Well done. I didn't really plan for it. I must admit, I don't tend to plan for counters. You can, to a certain extent, plan for counters. Although you do run the risk of you being countered if they get the first strike in, which is a bit of a problem. But I just sort of let counters happen. I go for the sort of cancellations and crit cancels and stuff, because that's really makes things a lot easier. Because I will just point out, I know you weren't technically here earlier when I was fighting Melphis, but I managed to do the entire fight with Melphis. He didn't do a single one of his big nasty special moves at all. Not once did I allow him to do one of his big nasty special moves, because I cancelled every single one. So I made it a lot easier on myself. Try and get... Oh, never mind. Oh no, they changed their minds. So I got the initiative. Superb. That is what I like to see. Your health bar is not what I like to see, because it's surprisingly low. I suppose in fairness, Ryudo's the only one that's actually just regenning his health, so any attacks anybody else suffers, they actually have to suffer those effects permanently. Whereas Ryudo is just going, yeah, I'm pretty much immortal now. I must admit, I keep meaning to check. I do wonder, I think that having the horns inside me might have unlocked a brand new ability for Ryudo. I'm not entirely certain though. Is that? Yes, there you go. I must unlock that and see what it does. I forgot earlier on. Plus it might be expensive, so I might not have the special coins to allow for it, but nonetheless. What we'll try and do after this fight is unlock his new ability. I can't for the life of me. I mean, at the moment I start the ability, I will inevitably sort of go, oh shit, yes, I remember this. But off the top of my head, I cannot remember what his new special actually looks like. That's not what I wanted. No, power up, that's what we're after. Special moves, yes. The ultimate esoteric deadly slash. The Sky Dragon slash. Got to admit, recognise the name. Still not 100% sure what it does, apart from be a Sky Dragon and a slash. But nonetheless, we'll try and unleash it on an unsuspecting foe in the not too distant future. How can a slash be esoteric? I don't know. But apparently it is. Because I'm fairly certain the boy's hammer is classified as esoteric as well.
The mark of the demon man's claws. Bastard Melphis. Melphis. The land has been befouled by his presence.
So, the claws were sealed here.
This tragedy is but one among the many brought into being by the god of darkness.
What's up, my rag? Are your family buried there? You sad, boy?
You're a boy. You're sad. You're a sad boy. How about you watch me piss in your face? I understand this not. Why does the darkness yield tragedy?
It is natural, for is not the god of darkness the source of all misery?
So you say that all darkness is wicked?
Are you saying it is not?
Though my understanding of this matter is yet cloudy, it would seem my beliefs differ from those which Elena has been taught.
How so?
Light and darkness are as fire and wind. Fire brings warmth and comfort, yet it burns and withers that which it touches. The wind blows cold, the wind blows low, the wind blows round my holy hair, lifting soil into the air, yet it also bears the seeds of earth. Each then brings both life and death.
No, it is not as you say.
How then was Memphis made corrupt by the darkness, while Reudo yet keeps possession of his soul? How then does Tio remain free from the taint of darkness, though she was once its tool? Rowan's people worship Valmar, and my people worship neither Valmar nor Granus, so it has been since the beginning.
Huh? Neither Lord Granus nor Valmar?
I wish to confuse you no further. Speak on this matter with the elder of my village, and he will lend you understanding.
Reudo is a Chad, that's why he's fine. Fair enough. I'll take your word for it. What precisely is a Chad, though, pray tell? I don't think I've actually heard the term. I may have, and therefore I may end up going, oh right, I see, I understand. But I'm not 100% convinced I've heard the term Chad. Now I'm slightly oh, I've gone the wrong way, which is quite handy. Which suggests that's the right way, which makes me assume that if I go here, I will recognise this place. Yes, I do. That's where we came in. That's fine. Marvellous stuff. We are now heading in the right direction, son. And that direction is not backwards on a bicycle. Ah, Great Cleft Island of Arachna. Yes, we are in the Great Cleft, if you were wondering. Nanan! Nani! It's the Nani village. It's not, it's just Nanan. It's almost a shame it's not called Manan, because then we could be entering Manan.
Great, you! I have returned. So that means... It is so. No longer shall the demon man trouble the earth, for peace he has made with the grave.
We knew you would not fail. So who are your companions?
You are... It is not Memphis, you see, but his brother Reudo. These are those whom I am pleased to call friend.
Oh, I see. The words of Mareg must be true. I welcome you. That rhymed. I didn't even mean it to. Oh shit, that's not the rhyme, is it? Anyway,
the elder has been waiting your return. Why don't you visit him while I let everyone know you're back? So, dear guests, friends of Mareg and friends of the entire village, please make yourselves at home. See you later, Mareg.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Don't know the original definition, fair enough. It's now used to describe someone that is very cool. I see. Okay, fair enough. It's interesting, though, because there's the phrase chav, which is sort of usually defined by the idea of people wearing Burberry and all that shit, I think, isn't it? And then there's the notion of a Chad. And it's like, very similar words. Very different definitions there. Damn straight we're friends.
Let us visit with the elder, as there is much I must say.
Well, can't you just say it now? Let's get to the inn. Let's go to the inn. Yeah. I see. Then in that case, it's going to be based on the idea of the super jock, I think, isn't it? Because I think Chad is that real sort of, he's a jock type sort of name. If you're a Chad, you'd be a sort of, you know, the jock of the football team. So I'm assuming that might be where its origin's from. Well, hello, welcome. Relax, make yourselves at home. I'd like to recover, please, and I'd like to save that game. I just realised that I said I was going to use that special move. Never actually got another encounter. So, that's a bit of a problem. But never mind. Oh, well, shit. All general store. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, armours, maybe? Won't my shop. You want to buy shit? Because, yeah, I mean, the silent sword, that's never going to be better. The golden flail, I mean, might be. I lose a bit of move, but gain an awfully large volume of attack. And as it says, way too heavy. I think I'll leave the golden flower. The bardiche, however, oh no, okay, lowers his defense. Oof, that's interesting. Yeah. I'm assuming the weapon he has at the moment just raises his defense, which, fuck it, we'll get him back onto a weapon that's just based on that sort of thing. Okay, lowers his defense but increases his MOV. That's not terrible. Probably don't want the dragon vest for Mareg. I think he's probably going to be better off just defense. Although 368. What did the dragon vest do? 366. Okay, so no. Let's go full defense for Mareg. So he gets one of those. And Azure Beret is just better for you, so you get one of those. The Dragon Bone Helm. That lowers your move, but supercharges your defense, which is kind of what I want for Mareg. Battle Boots is an interesting dilemma, because I would lose the Warp. And it's only 2, but the MOV, the old move there, is shooting up, isn't it? But then again, I don't need the MOV because I've got the Warp, so shoes for you, dear. Dragon Vest. I think Tio definitely fancies a Dragon Vest. And then I get the impression you're going to enjoy a Dragon Vest. And then, yeah, red fur coat. No, not so much. I think What's It's going to stick with what he's got. And then regional items. I really couldn't give a shit about your regional items. Oh, there we go. I've knocked down your shield, bitch. Enjoy picking that shield up once I leave. Yeah. Once I leave, you're gonna have to pick up that shield, cause I'm a fucking douchebag. That's right. A fucking douchebag, yeah. Fucking douchebag. Yeah. It's the easiest way to make a song fit a word, is if you just keep repeating the same word. It's worked for Beyonce. Shall I come up with a new line? No, I think I'll just use the same one. I suppose at this point I ought to come up. No, do you know what? It's a good line.
So you have returned, Mareg? Yes. Good, but the danger of annihilation is not yet past. That is not necessarily so. What? What do you mean? It is a long story. I see. Come inside. Your companions may also enter.
Ah, I see. Mareg has to come, but we simply enter.
You search for this divine sword. You know this is your name, correct? Would you mind answering me a question?
Shoot.
Why do you seek that sword?
I don't know. It was a job. I was asked to. Perhaps because I did not really know anything.
What do you mean?
I spent my life running from my problems, hiding behind my sense of duty. I've never had time to stop and think things over, so I decided to stop running. I decided to start feeling what's going on around me. I've been numb for far too long.
We too believe that life must be felt. Perhaps it's made of felt. We all exist in a small child's portraiture made using felt. It's weird. I don't like it. I feel soft, but I'm very flexible. Perhaps you also feel that not all light is good, or that not all darkness is evil. You have probably felt alone. You are not. My people rejoice not in the gods, but in the blessings that come from a strong heart.
No darkness, no light. Feelings I cannot understand.
This is ridiculous. Valma really does exist. Did not the darkness besiege this very village? Valma is trying to bring destruction to the world. This I am absolutely certain.
Elena, shit the fuck down. That'll do, I suppose. I was going to say sit the fuck down, but fuck it. If she's probably going to have to sit to shit, so either way, sit the fuck down, dear. Elena, you're not in church here. Stop insulting the old man.
I'm sorry, I misspoke myself.
Ada, things which are beyond our understanding even now grow restless, seeking to enter our world. In many places have I smelled the stench of coming nightmare.
Every session, he has to mention some form of smell. I thought he'd gotten quite a long way in, but no, he had to mention smelling things.
We must not turn a blind eye to this. Ryudo will not, and I will not. I see. You ought to help them then. Those in need must help each other.
You speak truly. I wish to see this purpose to attend.
But what of your guests? Would they mind staying until tomorrow?
I don't mind. I'm fine with it. Good night's sleep. I'm okay.
Good. It is just about time to prepare the feast, and it would be a shame were you to not attend. Mareg, you have done your job well. You have lifted us from our misery. This feast shall be in your honour.
We need invitations.
If you are Mareg's friends, then you are our friends as well. Come, have a good time. Oh yes, I wonder if I may ask a small kindness of those two.
Elder, they should not hear this request from your lips. Permit me to inquire of them instead.
Can I help out as well?
No, Mareg. Invincible as you are not suited to all tasks. Please, go to the village square.
As you desire. I shall await your presence there. Tio, we shall walk together.
Yes, master. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. Just thought I'd fill in the silence with some Tio beeps.
No one in the village can perform this task. Otherwise, I would never ask you to.
It's fine with me, as long as you're paying.
Yes, I would be happy to help as well.
Fine, glad to hear it. I'm counting on you.
I think this is one of the weirder ones. I do feel like this gets weird. I might be wrong, but I do get the impression this gets weird.
This place is open only at feast times, Rita and Elena. What I ask will require courage and determination.
Of those who have entered here, many have perished.
As such, we rather ask help for those drowning both mind and body, and luck.
I have faith in you.
Your resolve not to be unbravery and weather.
Rita, will you please do us this honor?
He asks with such sorrow.
Sure, can't really say no.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you. Then please, enter the forbidden room.
But surely it's forbidden. It's the forbidden room. Let's enter the Nanan Hot of Trials. What have you got in store for me? This place is empty. Look, just in case you didn't know, we're not a band of travelling interior decorators.
Are you ready?
Figured there'd at least be some monsters or something.
I wonder what we're here for.
Are you ready?
As always. Whoa there!
Ow, ow, ouch. What is this?
Ow, ow, ow. Fucking dickheads.
You okay, Elena?
Yes, I think so. Only a little startled.
Place gives me the creeps. What are we supposed to do in here? I don't know. Make out, have a baby. Usual. Is that the usual? Yeah.
Look, Ryudo, I see some light over there.
What is it? It's a white hole. Probably should check it out. Nothing better to do. So yeah, this is the warm welcome of Nanan. You get fucking dumped in a hole of weird shit. It's difficult to know precisely what that is. Might be leaves. Might be something more sinister. But nonetheless, I am now in a hole. And I don't necessarily want to be in a hole. One interesting thing is, of course, the Caro's there. Or is it meant to be a statue? I don't know. What's this?
The thing on top appears to be a large Caro.
Here we go. There's an inscription. He who seeks the blessings of the earth must be tested in the arena of trials. I'm guessing it's to the right. Bring here the walnuts of light, and the door of blessings shall open. Walnuts of light. No comment.
What could that mean?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm assuming it's going to be poff nuts to satiate the Caro. Precisely why I want to do that, I do not know, but do I happen to have any poff nuts? Hey, creature. Oh, I can't seem to interact with the creature. Is there anything of interest there? No, I think that's the exit. So yeah, I guess we'll just go through this door and see what happens. I can't fully remember this. As I say, oh, fucking hell, what is this shit? This is the trial? Grabbing nuts from the pedestals before time runs out? What's next? Braving the pillow gauntlet? Fucking hell, I don't remember this at all. Ah. Grab the nuts. Grab the nuts in time. Grab the nuts. Everybody's panicking. Grab the nuts. Grab all the nuts, motherfucker. Grab the nuts. Grab his nuts. Grab your nuts. Grab everybody's nuts in time. We're doing quite well. Apparently, I'm a professional nut grabber. I'm really fucking good at grabbing nuts. I don't think I missed a single nut. No, I didn't. I think I got all the nuts. 22 nuts are mine. See my point about it getting weird? See, I genuinely didn't remember that game. I just remembered an ominous sense of weird. And they've proven... they've proven a very much justified... very much justified my ominous sense of this is going to be weird. So that's it.
These walnuts of light are food for the little carrows.
Yep. Give all of your nuts to the carrows. I'm guessing the blessings of the earth are behind that door. Let's go! She's enjoying herself, but I suppose she was not the one who was grabbing the nuts. Me. Muggins here did all the fucking work. As per usual. Is that a thing? No, I think that's just the surface. So, I think I get dropped in the goo, which is not necessarily what I want. Knot of light. This is the blessing of the earth. Pointless.
How odd. Why would the people of the village send us here on such an errand?
Ow. Ow. Oh, not again.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Not again. Just what is this stuff?
Carrow shit. This moss reeks. Smells like Sky when he opens that beak of his. Oh, fuck, I remember this as well. Yeah, no, it gets weirder. It's getting all over me. Jeez, let's get out of here. Yes, let's. Although, I think the way out is through the moss. Yeah, and there is no way back out of there, and there's nothing secret or special there. I'm just covering myself in moss at the moment, which is going to appease a certain group of people. So I could... Yeah, it's intriguing. There is obviously some way of perhaps lowering that, but I don't need to. I don't need to go back, is the key thing. All you need to do is progress forward and you get out. This looks like the exit. I guess they use the term trial pretty loosely around here.
Yes, it seems like a rather poor joke.
Not again! Aheaders! This is apparently the comedy interlude section of the game. I suppose in fairness we had the heavy emotion of killing his brother and sealing the horns of Valmar. At this point it's just comedy extras. Just what were we supposed to do and what the hell is this stuff? It's fucking Beastnip. They're all very excited about the Beastnip. What's with you guys? Oh, wonderful, thank you so much. Oh god, I've got a raging hard-on for your smell. For what? The smell is just heavenly to us. This crop of silvervine moss is superb. Ah, smells like a vintage year. Huh? We wanted you to go get the sap from this silvervine moss. Oh, you'll see, when anyone else goes in, the smell saps our desire to come out again. We haven't had such glorious fragrances in years. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. A ring of guarding. Come, let the feast begin. Let us all smell you.
They say the smell will linger even if we try to scrub it off. It must be an acquired taste.
Smell, come. Smell, come. I'm sure we're all smelling a lot of beast cum now that they've been so excited by the smell. Let's see what they're so damn happy about. Though I guess we already know.
Yes.
Oh, Mareg's house. Fuck yes. Let's investigate Mareg's house. What can we knock over in Mareg's house? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I've rolled your pan. I've rolled your pan, Mareg. What the fuck are you going to do about it? It's probably just going to roll it back, but it's not 100% the point. Hey, little beast girl.
Nice scent.
It's a nice day for a nice scent, yeah. Nanan Elder's house. Mareg!
Oh, what a captivating scent.
Hey Mareg, snap out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rudo and Elena. The both of you exuding an enchanting scent.
I have heard that some smells are impossible to rid yourself of. This seems to be one of them.
Did you two get something smeared on you? Yeah, can you tell?
Oh, this is horrible. Do we really smell?
You seem to have the oil of silvervine moss on you. Is it harmful? No, it has no effect on humans, but it intoxicates beastmen. Some of them even become addicted to it.
Does that mean it's dangerous for us to go near the villagers?
The effects last for about 1 day, but it takes roughly 3 days to become addicted, so there is no danger.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nanan House 1, we don't really need to go there, I don't think. Don't know if we actually do want to go to the inn or not. I suppose technically we want to sort of talk to the elder. That might be the correct thing.
Oh, what a wonderful smell! Oh, it's not time for you that just yet, my guests. Have you a talent to share with us? It'll be a feast only if you participate.
None of my talents are appropriate for dinner theatre. I do an incredible impression of an elephant.
But we have to do something.
Please do not be embarrassed. Anything will suffice. May I ask you then?
Well, she's a songstress. Sing a song, a hymn, whatever.
I do not mind to sing, but what is with you, Ryudo? I thought you hated church hymns.
Can't stand them, but I can tolerate them if you sing.
Oh!
Excellent line there, Ryudo. Excellent line.
Thank you, Ryudo. This is the first time you've ever said anything nice about my singing.
Really? Fuck. I thought I'd said nice things in the past, but apparently not.
Well, then I shall sing.
Well, go on then. Oh, here we go. Just being a bit impatient.
Hey, Ryudo, buddy, pal. Thought you couldn't stand God or women.
Listen, oh friend of friends. She's different.
Oh, I see.
Sky, don't start with me. It's dinner time. Shouldn't you be ramming your head into a tree by now?
Ha! My, how you've changed. Word of advice. Women are impossible to understand, so act before your brain starts getting in the way.
What the hell do you mean by that? Get your dick in her. That's what he means.
You are so crass.
Yes, I am.
Thank God I care not for, yet this song does move me.
What's quite clever, of course, and it's always the same in these games where any character decides to start singing. It's quite amazing. Fairly certain, although it might be a harp. There's definitely a piano in there. Where the fuck did the piano come from? Because nobody here owns a piano. Master, what response does Elena's song prompt in you?
It is a warmth that blooms within me, a fragile thing of thread and air unfolding.
I do not feel anything.
Nothing at all.
Well, not exactly nothing, but I do understand.
That is your heart.
I have no heart. Master, I still do not understand what you mean by live free. There is so much that I still do not know.
You need not understand. You need only listen. To live free is to pay heed to the voice within you. No more than this. Ryudo is learning the truth of this, and only now does he begin to set aside the laws of men and live under the natural law.
Ryudo lives under the natural law. I do not understand this. It means he strips off in the forest and runs around naked. Does this correspond to the protocol, being your own master?
Yes, perhaps this will be the most expedient path to understanding. From this moment forth, seek to become your own master.
If this is your command, master, but how shall I address you from this point on, master?
My name is Marek, as I told you when we first met.
Very well, Marek. From now on, I am my own master.
Indeed, I believe you are. I'm a wise old beast man. Come, let us make our mouths wet with drink, for my tongue swells with thirst.
Is that a thing?
I don't think that's a thing.
Reg.
What is your need, Tio?
I'm just testing my functions, yet I think I just felt something when I called you my rig. A slight increase in heat production, yet my cooling systems are operational.
Your heart, young one.
I have a heart. I cannot confirm this.
Nor can you confirm the sound of a flower opening, or the taste... I mean, you can listen to the flower opening, or the taste of an autumn sunset. I mean, if you lick the sun, you'll burn to death, but nonetheless, you would taste it moments before that. Fear, this is enough. Shouldn't really rip apart his poignant moment of, deep, meaningful statements.
That was wonderful, miss.
You have such a beautiful voice. I mean, it does help when you're a singer. It's no use singing if your voice is like... Very nice, Elena.
Thank you, Ryudo. Where has Sky gone?
Said he was hungry. Probably knocked himself out in a closed window. Guess we gotta sing something too. Heard this one before. Maybe a Rowan's Place?
This is an interesting song. Simple yet very lovely. Say, Ryudo, I have heard them say that the spring is beautiful once night falls.
I mean, I quite like this one, because they said they were going to sing, and this sounds like just an a cappella thing. So that's quite accurate, actually. But somehow, Elena, I suppose she used her magic, I guess, but she managed to summon pianos and harps, I think. Yeah, I heard that too. Seems as if the forest sparkles at night.
I would like to see that.
Me too. Come on, let's go. I mean, it's a bit rude. Just sort of popping off and going, fuck it.
Oh, I can't help myself. Oh, what do you think of our song? Of course, nothing compares to yours, but it's a good one, eh?
Yes, I thought it was wonderful.
That song has been in our village for many generations. I grew up listening to that song.
Right, so we're supposed to be finding a forest of doings. The spring. Okay, it's actually guiding me. I wasn't convinced it was going to. Nanan Spring. Get yet Nanan. Hello, grandchild. Would you like to stay a week? Nah, Nan.
I was kind of nervous. Until now I sang only for Lord Grannis. I never thought I would sing for others. But I've never had so much fun singing. I never imagined it would be so exciting. Reg's people are a wonderful audience.
They're good folk, even I feel better after hanging around them.
I love to sing. It brings me a sense of peace, as if I was somehow closer to the world. I wonder if those who listen feel the same. Say, Ryudo.
Elena, I really want to thank you for what you did for me when the horns got me. When I got the horn, you were there for me, Elena. I got it all messed up last time. Like, what I meant to say was when the horns possessed me, I felt you in my heart. And it was like our hearts were connected. Elena, you're special to me. Only you and Millennia give me the horn.
Ryudo, why do you tell me this now, so suddenly?
It's not really sudden, dear, is it? He's been thinking that for quite some time. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong again?
I'm thirsty right now.
So is Ryudo. So is Ryudo.
Wait a minute while I go drink from the spring.
I bet Ryudo wouldn't say no about drinking from the spring. Never goes how I want it to.
I think the old Millennia crops up. Not a full transformation, but in the spring water, I believe.
That Ryudo saying such things out of the blue. But I cannot respond. If I did, I would lose something important inside of me.
My virginity.
That's right, Ryudo, it's all mine. So he told you, Millennia.
Millennia.
Face it, sister, you never worked between you and Ryudo.
I...
He's not the most important thing in your life, is he?
you could never begin to actually love someone else.
That is not true. Really? Hell, you could have fooled me. You handled it pretty well back there. That could not be helped. I have a higher obligation. I must complete my task no matter the price. Sure thing, your holiness. Nothing's more important than Zera's damn words, right? How can you say that? Why do you torment me?
I'll save the drama for your mama, honey. I know everything about you, don't forget that.
Me? I'd give myself totally to Ryudo. Life and body. Please do! Please do!
You're so much better.
Ryudo could never love a woman like you. You'd have to pry my cold dead fingers off him first. Stop it, Millennia. What are you trying to do to Ryudo? Ryudo is mine. He knows it, I know it, and in one way or another, you'll know it. Swapsies.
I think Millennia is growing more powerful, for she is forced to swap upon Elena.
Good night, Elena.
The evil side of Millennia is bubbling to the surface once more. What's keeping her? I'd better check it out. What's keeping her? Millennia is keeping her down. But it's for the best, because Millennia's better. Millennia's best girl. Oh, okay. I appear to have gone the wrong way. Not 100% convinced of that. Oh no, I did have to go up to come down to find out that Millennia's there, I suppose. Elena. Oh, okay, that was a bit weird, but fair dues.
Ryudo.
Millennia.
You are... Hey, handsome. What's wrong? You happy to see me?
Oh, I've got the horns.
What? Oh my, you don't want to see me? I've just been dying to see you. Look, the moon is so beautiful tonight. It got me thinking about you.
It always looks like this. What do you want, Millennia?
Huh?
Look, you're here 1 second and you're gone the next, even if I have something to tell you.
Does that mean you have something to tell me?
Damn it. You always do that.
But I'm here right now. What do you have to say, Ryudo? I'm listening. Spit it out. Listen, can you hear it? My heart is pounding. I can't wait any longer.
Stop it now. You love-crazed woman? What the hell are you thinking?
Thinking of you, Ryudo. I think of nothing but you.
Oh, Ryudo. Take her in your arms. Give her a passionate kiss.
My only thoughts are about what I can do to make you love me.
You can stop creeping me out like this.
I can't help it. I've fallen in love with you. I'm so in love I don't know what to do. Oh, just forget it, Ryudo, okay? Forget I said anything.
Do it. Do it. Reach out. Touch her. Touch her.
I think I really do love you. But I kind of feel the same way about Elena. Why? Would you love me more if I was human? No?
No! That's not it. I like a demon girl.
Right now I think a lot of both of you. I can't choose. It would be impossible. But I love you, Ryudo, much more than Elena does. You'd never be second in my heart. I love you much, much more.
Millennia.
But that girl, she... I'm sorry, Millennia. It's not fair to either of you. You don't have the guts to make a decision, and I'll decide for you. I'm sorry, Ryudo.
I think she transforms... Oh, no, okay.
Hey, what do you... I mean, she disappeared.
Oh, she did transform back into Elena.
What am I...
No, it's just Millennia...
Millennia? So, Ryudo, you were Millennia.
Oh, there we go. She was manipulating the situation. Elena! It's not like that. Shit! Essentially, Elena caught Ryudo kissing another woman. But he's don't misunderstand. I mean, it was very difficult not to misunderstand. You and Millennia were caught kissing in the spring lake. And that's not a euphemism.
Ryudo chose Millennia. How could I let myself get so carried away? I have a mission. It is this that is of the most importance.
And that's what happens when you get the horn. Thanks for everything.
Do not speak of it. You are our friends after all. We must take our leave. Take care. You head for uncharted territory, known to us only through legend. It is in the Great Rift at a place we call the Tower of the Purple Cloud. If your way becomes too difficult, return here.
Nothing's too difficult for us. We're professionals.
You will always be welcome here. The gate to the village will be open to you always. We do appreciate you smearing yourselves in goo and letting us smell you all night.
That'd be a hell of a thing if someone just entered the chat then. They did what?
Everything is almost over, right? If so...
What's wrong, Elena? I said that was a misunderstanding.
Oh, that is not what bothers me. Come, the divine sword awaits.
Cool beans, yeah. Right, what I want to do is pop to the inn, because it is putting away time. That's right. It's a pudding away time. What are you putting away? I'm putting away the pudding. Why have you got pudding? I just have pudding at all times. Every time I fancy some afters, I whip out my pudding. I'd offer it around, but then I would potentially not have any more pudding. Yes, quit. Marvellous. That is what we wanted to do. I don't know why I started singing about pudding. Let's break time. Ding 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 ding. Like we were at school. That one, oh fuck knows. Let's just do those two. Probably. Oops, no, those two, please. And play, please. Thank you. Thank you. Doodle, 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 doodle. Is it a pleasing pudding? It is a particularly pleasing pudding, yes. I must try and do something more with that. I'll tell you what I want to do. This is going to be a bit weird because it's going to be the wrong thing. What I want to do, paste that in here.